Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my tube. I have worked thousands of cases in my life. I'm a former agent. I worked at IRS for a long decade. I have been doing this since 1973. I'm one of the country's leading experts in IRS tax resolution. I have a big Facebook following. I've been on all the major news stations. So when I give you the information, I hope it's going to be the gold standard to you. You know, in doing this a long time, I have found this. A lot of people want to file their back tax returns, but you know why people don't file? They believe they're going to jail. I would say if I get 100 calls, I would say 50% of those people said they don't want to file because they think they're going to jail. So let me go ahead and kind of dispel that myth right now. People who haven't filed back tax returns, the odds are you going to jail, to be honest with you, is like you kind of winning the lottery. The odds are very, 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 very small. Unless you've been involved in a criminal activity, and you know what criminal activity is: fraud, intentional fraud, tax evasion. You're not going to jail at all. A matter of fact, IRS is going to be happy to get you back in the system. It doesn't make any difference. Remember, I'm a former IRS agent. I've investigated you. I've referred people to criminal investigations, so I know what I'm talking about. IRS is so happy to get you back in system. They created their own policy just for you. It's policy statement P5-133. What that policy, in fact, says is this: you only have to file the last 6 years. Don't make any difference. I had a person call me today, says, I haven't filed in 25 years because I'm so scared I'm going to be put in jail. And sadly, it was a W-2 wage earner who's been losing refunds actually every single year. Many people are just scared to death of the IRS. It's not really, they shouldn't be. I'm just telling you, if you haven't filed your tax returns and you're not in, and you have no, you're not in some criminal enterprise that's going on and laundering money, IRS just wants you back in the system. The second biggest reason people don't file is they have lost records, or they don't have records. Well, really, that's not a problem if we're doing the work. And many other firms, you know how to reconstruct tax returns. So it's really not a big deal. So I want you to know, if you're afraid of going to jail because you haven't filed back tax returns, don't get all caught up. You're going to have to file it sometimes. And with IRS hiring these new IRS agents, you don't want, so to speak, IRS knocking on the door, even though they're really just going to send you a 725B letter out. File. If you want us to file your returns, get you back in the system, just call me. You can text me, send me an email. Call me directly. I pick up the phone. We can get your returns filed with or without records and get some deal worked out with the IRS. So if you need me, you know where to get a hold of me. Give me a subscription if you would. I thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your ear today.